guys, what's up? We're back with another entry of the Dry Diaries. It's your author, Alex Dry, and
your second favorite person, Rachel Olsen. I'm just wondering, are you guys sick of us yet? Come on, you can be honest. Post your reaction below.
honestly, today I'm sick of myself, so it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I feel like this week, even though it's only Tuesday, I was literally going to say Wednesday, but I feel like this week feels like it's been forever and it's only
Tuesday feels like it should be Friday. I don't know what's happening, but the days are going by really fast, but really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we okay? Knock,
No.
knock.
Is anyone there?
Is anyone there?
Literally no one's here.
Today, Rachel doesn't even know what I have in store for this episode. I did something different because maybe you guys are just sick of hearing us rant on about our lives and what we do. So it's time to get a little deeper.
Oh, we're getting deep today.
Yeah, not too deep. I don't think I can
say, I'm not ready
deep.
to start talking about my feelings. I don't even talk about my feelings. So for you to get me to talk about my feelings on the podcast, you're going to have to get me wasted.
That's when only the emotions come out.
Couple crash outs.
So today we have to talk about the men, and then we're going to talk about different brands for fall, and then spiral into some conspiracies.
Oh, she was ready for that.
Yeah, which is my favorite.
She was ready. I feel you've been very warmed up to this in the last couple of weeks, and you've just been dying to talk about it. And now is your time to stop singing and get to the conspiracies.
Yeah, literally. Okay, we're going to rank hobbies that are least attractive on men and most attractive on men.
The least attractive hobby that a man could have. This isn't like on a rank system, so I'm just going to throw it out there and then we can start building it off of that.
Okay.
I think the least attractive is golfing.
What?
Watching a man golf.
I was going to say that's one of the most attractive. And this is how we know she's from Canada.
Okay, this is what I'm picturing, and I don't know if you're picturing this.
I know what you're picturing. You're picturing the polo, the khakis, the high socks, and the shoes.
Okay, I'm gonna take the fashion parts of it out of it. Okay. Okay, yeah. I said golf. Let's get this going. What are you gonna say next?
One of the least attractive for me personally is gaming.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a gamer, there are so many other things that you could be doing, especially at our age. You're just putting a headpiece on and yelling at your screen when you can be yelling at me. Just kidding. But you could be just doing so many better things, like go outside and look at the palm trees.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me if a guy does gaming here and there, but when it's something that they're doing every single day, unless you're racking in millions gaming, props to you. But if not, and it's just a hobby and you do it for hours a day, I'm sorry. Go see sunshine.
Yeah. Go touch the ground.
Go ground yourself in the dirt, in the sand, in the beach. Just do something else besides gaming.
Yeah, I feel that. So another least favorite hobby, I would say, is bowling. Bowling is an unattractive thing that guys could be doing.
Who goes bowling?
I don't know. It's
a
a sport. People bowl. People are a part of memberships at Lucky Strike and they go bowling. I can't name someone, but people do bowl. It could be someone's hobby. They pop on their short sleeve button up. They put their bowling shoes on with their big ball and they go and play on a Thursday night.
I'm just picturing putting your fingers through those holes and how many fingers have been in those balls at some point in time. And that just is going to be the worst cut and edit what I just said ever.
Yeah, fingers in hole.
No, how many fingers have been in those balls?
And fingers in holes.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, number 1, comic books. Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Cosplay. Oh, hell no.
Oh, not the
I
cosplay.
do not need you dressing up as a bear,
Like a
wolf,
furry?
a fur. Oh my gosh, furry.
The furry. There was a Comic-Con, a
Yeah.
Comic-Con in Toronto, and I wasn't aware. And I was walking home one day from work, and everyone was dressed up as stuffed animals. And I thought I was literally tripping out.
I
I
think
was
they
like,
would identify as stuff.
yeah, yeah, they call themselves furries, and then they identify as that. That's like the person that identifies as the cat, but that's like a whole different thing because this person's like fully dressing up as a cat.
That's so scary. So do furries marry other furries?
100%. Imagine what they get into with their costumes.
Honestly,
That's some crazy role
furries
play
are
right
getting
there.
way more action than we do. Okay, anime.
Oh, nothing anime. There's even a
Nothing.
section on Netflix
No.
where there's anime, and I just could never get into that.
Yeah, I'm not an anime girl. The most anime I've gotten is Fairly Odd Parents.
Or Sailor Moon.
Not even. Gambling doesn't bother me.
I mean, if he's winning money, babe, you go gamble.
Yeah, as long as you don't have some crazy addiction, then
Yeah,
it's
no,
fine.
I don't think that's bad at all.
Yeah.
Magic tricks. I mean, unless you're actually disappearing me and putting me in a coffin and sending me to China, I don't want to see your magic tricks. We'll probably get this podcast taken down after saying that.
What's new? Because guess what, guys? Somehow, one way or another, update for today, I got banned off of Hinge. Banned off of Hinge. And I'm not kidding you. In my whole entire life, I've maybe been on Hinge 10 times.
Your whole entire life.
Honestly, yeah. I'm not kidding. Never had a full conversation with any of them.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. You honestly go on there, you exchange like 3 or 4 words, and then you just get bored. Well, at least I do. If no one's making the first move and saying anything, like I just could care less to continue on and ask you about your day when I haven't even met you.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, why the heck did I get banned? It said my account is deleted permanently. Permanently. Did someone go on my account? Did someone report me?
I don't know. Unless someone else was pretending to be you and then they reported you because there was 2 of you.
That's already happened on Bumble before.
But I don't know
but
how
I just
they
reported
would be able
it.
to track that. Yeah. We're going to get you back.
Yeah, Hinge, I don't know why you would ban me, but if someone
She's a
hacked
good
my
girl.
Hinge, let me know because I actually am a decent human being. Not out here sending photos or doing anything crazy.
Alex is actually the one. Oh, wait. I know why you got banned.
Why?
You're sending the voice notes to them.
Hell no.
Hi, baby girl.
I barely talk in person, much less send voice notes.
Yeah, no. That's honestly, if that was a hobby, that would be on my list. The voice notes.
Oh, voice notes. No.
The voice notes gotta go.
Gotta go. Yeah, I'm still baffled by it. But I'm like, is this a sign I'm really just supposed to be single?
It's a sign that you're meant to be alone. I'm kidding. Let's both knock on wood.
Yeah,
and
we
manifest
manifested. We manifested last episode, so we're just waiting. We'll see what happens. What are some of the most attractive hobbies?
The most attractive hobby, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
And you're going to laugh at me because it's going to be very Canadian of me to say, but I think the most attractive hobby is hockey.
Hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, hockey, football.
So if they just do it as a hobby and they're not a professional, you still find that attractive.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I think any sport, honestly, as a hobby is attractive because it shows that they have some sort of athleticism, work ethic,
100%, and dedication.
Discipline, dedication. Yeah. So
and it kind of makes them like a team player as well. Not in that kind of way, but like they have to work with their team. Like,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It makes them a player and they're gonna cheat on you. I'm just kidding.
I'm really into health and wellness. So anybody that their hobbies are anything health and wellness, and Fred sauna, cold plunges.
Yeah, hiking.
Yeah, hiking.
or even surfing.
Oh, surfing.
Oh, we live in California. How do we forget that one?
Yeah, that's hot.
Surfing is like top tier. There's no better thing. Honestly, I realized this one day. I was working in Malibu and I was driving up the shoreline on the PCH and I look and there was just a million surfers surfing. I was like, this is California. We are really close to the ocean, but we don't see it as much as we should. Even when I cold plunged that day after I did the boxing class, it was literally the best thing ever.
Yeah.
We need to do that more often.
Yeah. I usually infrared a couple times a week. I was kind of getting into surfing, but now the water is supposedly not great in California, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not stopping any of the other people out there.
I know. But knowing my luck, I'd be the 1% that tries to do it and I catch some crazy bacteria.
Yeah, but I think it's more common for you to get the flesh-eating disease than to actually get something in this water. Or it would be like known that people were getting sick from it.
It is.
People are actually getting sick?
Yeah, they put out a warning.
Oh, there is a warning out now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you're in California and you're going in the water, I'm pretty sure that there's a warning for some parts.
So I was in the water and now
Laguna.
you're telling me there's a warning now.
In Laguna, it's fine.
Yeah, Laguna or Newport, you're in the clear.
More great hobbies. Okay, if you coach kids, that's a really attractive hobby.
But what would you...
In a
Not
sport.
everyone could do that.
I know, I'm saying the men who can.
Oh. But not everyone's able to do that, though, to make it a hobby for them.
Okay, but the ones that are, it's attractive.
But is it for things that anyone could do?
Anyone could coach a kid.
Yeah.
If you have some sort of skill, you could coach a kid. Oh, are we okay today? I don't think so. Okay, what about photography?
Oh, so hot.
Yeah, because he can take photos of you.
No, not even the photos of me. I think there's nothing hotter when a guy has like
An eye.
an eye for the vision.
Mm-hmm.
An eye for the vision, whether they're taking a photo of you or they're just like, wait, 1 second, I want to take a photo of this. And it's just such a cool photo. I think that is the most attractive thing. I take my thing back about hockey. I think the whole arts world, photography, art direction, being able to fashion design, putting that all together. But I'm also a stylist, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I think that is like the most attractive trait a man can have.
Yeah,
Just having that eye.
I agree. If you can take an aesthetic photo and it's just candid on a whim, so attractive. The way
Yes.
that you dress, so attractive. Also, a guy that's into vintage cars.
I was gonna say that. Oh my God, that's so crazy. I was literally gonna say that.
Yeah.
Someone who knows, yes, that's so funny that you said that. Sorry, I just
Not like overly obsessed with it where you can't touch it, you can't get in it. Just
No.
someone that has like appreciation for older cars.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, what about showing you like photos of older cars or like talking about
yeah.
different.
Honestly, a guy that has tattoos, dresses a little bit retro,
Yeah.
not too retro, kind of Western retro vibes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still like,
Like a Venice touch to it.
I don't know if it's like a Venice touch or, yeah, I guess.
Like a backwards trucker hat.
Not backwards.
Really?
You're thinking disco lines.
I mean, I'm thinking
How do I know exactly what you're thinking? Okay.
Crying.
Thinking someone completely different.
Okay.
Thinking of just an overall type. They don't have a mullet, but they kind of have a little bit shaggier hair. Tattoos, tan, has a vintage car vibe, but also has a retro style vibe to them.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 100%. But I feel that's just top tier. That's like what a lot of women would think we're good looking.
Yeah. So,
Shout out to our guys. with the
girls, you
vintage
understand.
cars.
You understand my type. Honestly, my type's a little sporadic, but
Yeah.
that is number one type. So if you're out there, let me know.
Literally. No, but yeah,
Okay.
vintage cars. I have a question. What do you think about a guy being a foodie?
I don't mind it if they like good restaurants,
Yeah.
but when someone is overly obsessed with it, honestly, when it comes to food, I'm the most basic eater. I'm really not that picky, but I love just basic foods.
Yeah, I agree.
But I also appreciate good food.
Yeah. But it's not like, yeah, you're not.
My appreciation is like, I love cacio e pepe. I love a good steak. I love chicken tenders.
Yeah,
I'm a
like
child.
it ranges from like literally same.
But I'm not out here trying to go get a full 5-course meal every single dinner. Sit there and eat caviar for hours at a time. I can't even eat caviar because I'm allergic to fish. But I guess
that's why we don't order sushi.
Yeah, I guess that's why I'm not like a huge foodie, because I'm allergic to fish and peanuts.
But you can still eat all the good things as well.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about foodie?
I 100% agree. If you're going to take me to like a really cool restaurant and it's going to be a vibe, not just the food, the entire experience, I'm so into that. But if it comes down to the point where I'm eating and you're asking me what I rate the meal, or you're whispering in my ear, do you taste the salt? Do you taste that garlic salt, babe? I absolutely want nothing to do with you.
Yeah. I want someone who knows the good restaurants.
Yes, and takes initiative and will be like, I know this sick spot in Silver Lake, a little far from where we live. They have really good spots over there.
Yeah, the Hideaway, I think it's called.
The Hideaway. There's also this place called Marco Polo that I went to. This Italian spot, because my girlfriend used to live over there. It was really tasty. I don't know, they just had random spots that we're not familiar with. We can go anywhere. Take me to Topanga Canyon.
Oh, there's a good restaurant.
Yeah, but yeah, like just don't be whispering in my ear asking me how the steak was or whatever it is.
Oh, God. Don't judge me when I answer how I like my meat either.
Oh, you like it well done, don't you?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
I like it medium well, medium rare.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of places, so the month is almost over. And we have yet to find a place. So I'm over here stressing. Rachel's in La La Land, could care less. Every day she's like, oh, I'm going to help you find a place.
That's the difference between me and you.
Yeah.
You were the organized one. You keep me on my toes. And I just make you enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
We're going to find a place. And it's going to be better than the place that we think we're going to get.
I know. Rachel's teaching me just to like let go and let it be.
But the only thing is it's like every time this kind of situation happens, my own mother is whispering in my ear, being like, are you really doing this again, Rachel? You have 2 more weeks. You have 1 more week. You have 3 days. And I always end up figuring it out, and it always ends up happening. Even when I moved here, when I got my visa, I literally told my parents, okay, I'm going to get my visa on the 15th and we're going to move on the 17th. It was literally the 7th. I didn't even have my visa yet. My mom was like, you have to move out. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting my visa. And she goes, you haven't heard back from them. And I hadn't heard nothing. We wait. My mom's like, I have to book this flight. We're literally leaving in 3 days. I get a call. I get an email from my lawyer 3 days before.
Oh my God.
I don't know why it was such an issue, but a lot of people just can't handle the stress. And for some reason, I thrive off of it.
I love stress, but at the same time, I'm also a planner, because I feel like a lot of the things that I do need to be planned out or it just won't happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but at the same time, there are things where I'm like, okay, if we haven't found a place yet and we've been proactive about it, then it's not meant to be yet.
Yeah, we're going to find one.
Like whatever is supposed to come is going to come at the right time. It's going to be the perfect place. So
exactly.
Just trying to chill.
Alex is trying to tell herself affirmations. We're going to find a place. It's going to look beautiful.
Literally.
1, 2, 3, sage. 1, 2, 3, step. A mix of the dance routine and a sage routine all at once.
A little shimmy, a little shake, and a little sage.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do it.
Just made it up on the spot, but it's probably what I do.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Okay, so now moving on.
Okay.
We're going to rank guys' clothing brands 1 to 5.
Okay.
Okay. Start with Nike.
Like Nike's fine, but it's probably my least favorite.
Yeah, it's giving 2.
I don't know. I mean, there's obviously worse than Nike. He could be wearing Walmart, but.
Right.
Yeah.
So
okay.
2.5.
Okay. 2.7.
2.7. Okay, Adidas.
Okay, here's the thing about Adidas. I love the Sambas.
Mhm.
I fully support men wearing Sambas. I love all of that involved. But the clothing of Adidas, there's so many other options.
Yeah.
But what would you pick first?
Nike or
Nike
Adidas?
or Adidas? What is it, checks or stripes?
I would pick Adidas over Nike.
Yeah, it's more practical.
Okay, Lululemon.
Are these the order? Because they're kind of like all making sense. Like Nike, the worst, Adidas, and I would say Lululemon after Adidas. Okay, yeah. I would say Lululemon after Adidas.
Okay. Yeah.
You?
So you would give it like a 4. I like Viore for guys.
Viore's good.
Abercrombie.
Ooh, Abercrombie's been killing it lately. Not like the hoodies that actually say Abercrombie on it, but like the basics at Abercrombie. I'm not mad about it.
Okay. I haven't seen guys Abercrombie
lately. Okay, so the hoodie that I'm wearing, like this kind of vibe, they have it in every color.
Okay.
Like the crop t-shirts, the basics that all the guys wear, they have it in every color. They have the cutoff.
Oh, actually,
they have the camo pants. They have really good jeans.
Yeah, I was styling Austin for EDC, I think, and I got him Abercrombie stuff. So, yeah, if a guy's wearing a zip up like that, black, brown.
Yeah. Just, it's good basics.
Yeah, good basics. I'm just picturing the zip ups with the moose.
Yes. Oh my God. The zip ups with the moose are literally my favorite. Abercrombie, and then it said Fitch on the bottom. I remember where I was from, there wasn't an Abercrombie because it's American. So we'd have to drive to the States to go to Abercrombie and Hollister. When we would go school shopping, my mom would take me and my girlfriends, or me and my girlfriends would go. I guess I wasn't old enough to like fully go with my girlfriends during the time of us like 7 and 8. So my mom would always take us, and that would be like the big weekend. We'd go to Minneapolis, we'd go to Mall of America, we'd go to Hollister and Abercrombie, and I would literally rinse my mom's bank account.
Oh my gosh, that was totally me with Limited 2.
Yeah, Limited 2 as well. Like literally all the brands that you guys had growing up, we had to go to the States for.
Yeah. I remember my mom let me model for Limited 2 when I was in 3rd or 4th grade. Yeah, and it was the highlight of my whole elementary experience.
I feel like that's like low-key kind of like
a flex.
Yeah, I put that on your resume. That's amazing.
That's so funny. Yeah, the little denim skirts. Did you ever do the polos with the tank top underneath, but you had to let the tank top show?
Or the t-shirts with the shirts, the lace shirts underneath.
Yeah.
Then it would be like a layer of it.
Right.
Or with the sweaters with the layer underneath. Or my favorite, you don't know what my favorite was? When you'd wear the t-shirt with the tank top over it. It was giving OC so hard.
I don't think I ever did
Like, it was like t-shirt, and you'd wear like a tank top over it and the little mini denim.
Oh my gosh. All I know is in middle school, we used to wear 2 t-shirts, and you would roll it up so you could see the t-shirt underneath. And I look back now, and I'm like, what the heck was I thinking?
Okay, if there was one thing you could take back of what you wore when you were younger that you're like, why did I ever wear that? What would it be?
Probably the double t-shirt.
Yeah,
And it had to be a pocket shirt, the one that was in the front.
Really? I don't think we specifically had the 2 t-shirt. It was more the tank top with the t-shirt.
The leggings with the lace with the skirt.
Oh my God, that was so bad.
You know, like the leggings with the lace at the bottom. And then the little skirt.
But iconic at the same time. But the leggings, I forgot about that. The denim skirt or any type of skirt with the leggings under it.
Also, don't judge me because I was a dancer, and so just whatever.
Just roll with me here.
Roll with me. I would fully wear Von Dutch.
Yeah, Von Dutch, 100%. Ed Hardy.
I didn't wear Ed Hardy as much, but I wore...
What about the True Religion jeans?
Oh, True Religion.
True Religion.
Miss Me jeans.
Dazzled all over the butt.
Yes.
Yeah, I had those. I also, this is crazy, and I still have them because I literally yelled at my mom and told her she couldn't throw it out. Even though my mom throws out everything, she even threw out her wedding dress.
Stop.
She literally throws out everything. My mom is like, you haven't worn this in a week, we're throwing it out. Like,
That's
she
my
hates
mom.
clutter. But when I was in grade 7, my cousin's played hockey, so I would like go to their hockey games and like look so cute. I would wear this is what I would wear. I would wear the Miss Me jeans.
Yeah.
Like some type of low-rise crazy jeans. I would wear a little fur jacket, and I had these white fur fluffy boots.
Oh my god.
They are literally so iconic. I literally still have them at my parents' place, and I would wear the conductor hat.
Oh,
I don't know who I thought I was, and I had this gold purse, and I would walk around, but I was just there cheering on my cousin.
Thinking you look so hot and not these guys that are so much older than you are going to hit on a fourth grader. Me and my best friend Lucy, we were going into our freshman year of high school.
Yeah. Did you have uniforms in high school?
We had to wear polos.
Oh, really? Did you have to wear black, or was it anything?
We could wear any color, but it had to be a collared shirt. So I went into like full Serena Ralph Lauren mode.
Oh, yeah, you did.
But my freshman year going into it.
You turned into Jenny? Full goth.
No. Me and my best friend Lucy were going to the Rascal Flatts concert, and we both had to get the Miss Me cow print pink jeans on the back with our matching Abercrombie pink polos with the tanks underneath.
Wait, did you get the cow print because it's country?
Yeah.
I'm crying.
And then we both wore, everyone's going to give me shit, Sperry's. Matching Sperry's. And
you wore
straightened our hair.
Sperry's with
Yes.
Cow print jeans.
With Miss Me jeans. Then we had our hair board straight.
Oh my God.
Bangs to the side.
Do you remember literally when you used to straighten your hair with an iron?
You straightened your hair with a real iron?
Back in the day on a swim competition, they put my head on this ironing board and they laid it out and they straightened it when I was literally in grade like 3 or 4.
I don't think that's
probably
normal.
Why I don't have hair.
No, I've never done that before, but I've definitely used back then. I think it was just the old cheese straightener.
Oh, I've had a cheese straightener.
Yeah.
Wait, that's hilarious. So they were just bullying me?
I guess so.
Trying to make me bald? This girl can't swim and she's bald.
Or they're like, she's such a good swimmer. We can make her go faster if we get rid of her hair. And then she's going to be aerodynamic. No, I've never ironed my hair with a clothing iron. Okay. 1 to 5 Carhartt.
Oof. I don't mind Carhartt, but it depends how you style it.
Cargo pants, yes. Some of the jackets. Okay. Cherry. Honestly, it depends also on the guy.
And how they're wearing it.
And how they're wearing it.
Yeah, I agree.
Elwood.
Ooh, I have a question. What would you pick? Elwood or Cherry if you had to pick one?
They're so different.
You have to pick one. It's still a lifestyle brand.
I would pick Elwood's basics, Cherry's bombers or jackets for guys.
I think I would just fully pick Cherry. I don't know, because Elwood does have the best sweatsuits. Their sweatsuits are awesome, and so are their basics.
Yeah. Okay, last one, Fear of God.
No.
I'm over it.
I'm over it, too.
I used to love it. Now I'm over it.
Yeah, that also just doesn't even really appeal to me anymore. I'm more about, like, the basic looks.
Same.
Fresh t-shirt, a cool pair of pants, jeans, the Carhartt.
Also, guys that live in the Venice area, if you guys haven't been, Duke's.
Yeah, Duke's. Was that the motorcycle place?
The motorcycle place, yeah. They have the coolest.
The hats, they were sick.
For guys. They have amazing jackets, jerseys, t-shirts.
I'm surprised that's not more popular.
I think it's just popular within a small little niche.
But it's like, they have really cool stuff in there.
So we're going to do a few girls' brands before we get into the conspiracies. Reformation.
I don't hate it. I like it for basics and stuff. I just feel like it's super overpriced for what you're buying.
House of CB.
House of CB for dresses, for weddings, or just clothing in general.
Clothing in general.
The dresses are great. I didn't even know they did clothing.
I don't think it's necessarily worth the price, but they have some good pieces.
Yeah, I'd say like a low 3. 2.
Aritzia.
Overpriced for what you're getting. Every time I get something from there, it discolors or there's something that goes wrong with it. But I am an Aritzia sucker. Like, I do own a lot of Aritzia, but again, basic.
Aloe.
It's fine, but not to wear every day.
I love Aloe. I mean, for workout. It's
For
one of
working
my
out, I
favorite.
think
Any others you want to add?
Jaded London,
Jaded London.
IMGA, all that stuff. Outcast.
I don't like IMGA.
Really? I like IMGA. It's super cheaply made, but I do love it.
Yeah. I love Girlfriend Jeans.
Yeah, Girlfriend Jeans.
That's one of my favorite. And then also
Revice is good too.
Revice is good.
Yeah.
If you're looking just for something decently priced and pretty good quality, Super Down isn't bad.
Yeah, Super Down's good. If you like, obviously all the brands on Revolve are pretty up there, but I feel like Revolve is just the easiest. It's a click of a button and you find what you need.
Yeah.
But it definitely has all the good spots on there.
There is nothing more I'm excited for, though, to wear.
Cardigans and hoodies and jackets.
That, but knee-high boots and skirts.
Yeah, I know. I feel like right now it's like way too hot to even be thinking about any of that.
Yeah.
But I am excited to put on a nice.
I'm all about matching sets.
Love.
That's my go-to.
Yeah, it's also you look the best and it's the easiest to wear.
I know that's what people are like. Oh, it's for lazy people, but honestly, it looks good and
no, you can also mix and match if you wanted to.
Yeah, and I have Rachel, my built-in stylist.
Yeah, I come with a lot of things. I come with trauma, I come with peace, and I come as a built-in stylist.
Hey, we both. I don't even know.
This retrograde is really getting to us.
All right, so we're gonna get into conspiracies. This is my favorite, and Rachel's privy to some of them, not all of them. So I'm going to get your take first.
Okay.
And then we can go into it.
Okay.
So to start, what is your take on the LA fires?
It was 100% planned. I think by now it's proven that it's been planned. There's been so many signs and there's been so many people coming out now and showing that what had happened could have been stopped, but it was never stopped.
Yeah.
So, of course, there's going to be a second story to it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, even how it was stated before, like how the insurance is all stopped, they're still looking for some people that are missing. They're also still missing people that apparently died during the fires, and no one's talked about any of that.
Yeah.
And the fact that all these people have their properties, but none of them could build on it, and they're paying all this money even though they don't have a house there anymore is absolutely ridiculous and insane.
I talked about it. I think it was one of my very first podcasts I did. And this was right when the LA fires started happening. But props to Spencer Pratt because I feel like he's continued to have a voice in this and he's actually really making a difference. But 100%, I think the fires were planned.
Just like the fires in Hawaii.
Right. And there was so many things that could have been prepped and there was no resources available whenever the fires happened.
It's kind of crazy how the biggest things that needed to be done never got done and how they think that they can just brush that under the table and no one would ever think anything into it or think anything other than that, oh, this happened and that they couldn't save it.
Yeah. And the craziest thing is recently they announced that it's basically a get out of free jail card to the politicians. They claimed there was hurricane force winds, which was false. The Palisades never had those.
But to be honest, that day, though, the winds that night were crazy. I was literally living in Santa Monica in Ocean Park, and I was filling up my car because we had to evacuate. And the winds weren't like normal winds that they have in LA.
Right. They were higher than usual, but also there is such thing as a weather forecast.
Yeah, I know, 100%.
Karen Bass literally left town
100%
when this was going on.
I'm not backing it. I'm just saying
I know.
the winds were crazy that day.
Yeah, but there's also a weather forecast. So she obviously could see the forecast of what the weather was supposed to be like. She decided to leave town. And then a week before that, she called a meeting and actually defunded part of the fire department.
I saw that.
And that was in the midst of them just having another fire. They had a fire the week before it started.
Yeah, there was the Malibu fire. There was a Malibu fire that happened, and then it literally just kind of fizzled out and stopped. And maybe a week or two later, that whole fire went down.
Right. So, yes, there were strong winds. Was it hurricane force winds, no.
It wasn't hurricane winds, but it was just a lot more crazier than what LA is used to.
And then they said supercharged climate, which was false. The weather wasn't that extreme. It wasn't so detrimentally hot for it to start crazy brush fires.
No, it honestly wasn't even that hot that day either. Like, I remember I went to Manhattan Beach to walk and I was wearing a hoodie.
Yeah. They also claimed it was impossible to fully prepare for the fires, which, again, false. They didn't pre-position resources, even though there had been a fire in that area just a week before. Actually, the fire hydrants were empty surrounding the area.
And the firefighters were even saying they were trying to do work on one house. They ran out of water. I have a friend who you also know, but basically his family was stuck up on the hill and the firefighters and people weren't letting him go up to get his mom. Mm-hmm. And it was this whole chaotic thing where he had to leave his car and he was literally throwing people in his car and driving them up and down the hill so he can get them out of this chaos because the fires weren't stopping and they were just creating bigger and bigger amounts of smoke.
Yeah. And it's so crazy. So a lot of the people that live in the Palisades, it's more so, for those who aren't familiar, it's a community where it's a place that a lot of families and people have kind of grown up in or had a house there, families, or raised their kids there. And so with that being said, there's a lot of elderly couples or people that were living in their house. And most of them have had their insurance policies for the last 40 to 50 years. And I think it was around 40 or 50% of them were dropped not even a week before the fires started. So you can't tell me that there's not a purpose and a reason behind that.
Oh, 100%. But then you got to think of it too, the Altadena fire as well.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole other subject. So then, okay, so there was a Palisades fire during this time, which obviously did the most destruction. But then they had a fire that was happening in Hollywood. Then they had a fire that was happening in Studio City. And they said it was all brush fires and it started because of brush. But the distance of it all was so crazy. And also, it's actually been stated and a fact that there was people that had flamethrowers.
In Runyon, there's someone fully started that fire. There's literally videos of the guy starting it on fire. At the one point of the night when the Palisades was on fire, we didn't know what to do because we couldn't evacuate. We had nowhere to go. So we were just sitting in our house waiting and watching the news. All you can see is like the orange dot. It was beside my place. It was crazy. So we went all the way to Newport. Luckily that we had some friends that had a place there, so we stayed with them. But even then, it was like so crazy. Like you couldn't breathe in the air here. It was not a place where anyone would ever want to be. But it's just really sad.
Yeah, it's really crazy. So my whole conspiracy around the fires, the LA fires, is that they are trying to build the smart city. So the smart city is basically similar to what Japan and China have at this point, but there's a plan that had already been proposed and approved by, I believe it was Karen Bass, and it's basically to build something like the smart city. So now they're trying to obviously go back and say that the fires weren't planned, the resources, it was impossible to plan out, blah, blah, blah.
And ready for there to be a fire or for them to stop the fires from happening.
Yeah, and it's so messed up because obviously these people who have lost their homes, they're still paying mortgages on their home.
Yeah, and they can't even afford to build on top of where they were living, even though they own that property.
Yeah, and they've all been completely displaced. So honestly, shout out to Spencer and Heidi for not stepping down. And really being a public voice and speaking out. And whoever was affected by the fires, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, honestly,
I can't imagine.
All the families that lost their homes, their family members, to everybody else. But did you also see the Palisades basically is saying, oh, you could keep your land, but you have to pay a certain amount of money to build your house there. And all the people that live in the Palisades can't afford to pay for the land, to pay for the rebuild. So a lot of people are thinking of not even building over there anymore because they physically can't afford it.
Well, also, I believe some investor came in and bought out a lot of the property that was in Malibu and the Palisades. So, yeah.
Wait.
I'll just leave that there.
Do you think that's because of the smart city that they're like taking over because of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fucked.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try to build a smart city. And if you look at the plans that were already in place, where they wanted to run it through was very much in that area. Okay, so that's my one thing. There was also another conspiracy about that. It was the whole Diddy situation that they wanted the fires to burn to get rid of the evidence and DNA and all of that stuff. Honestly, I used to maybe it could be a thing because it did
ironically happen at the time that he was going through all of that and getting arrested and stuff.
And it burned down half of the Griffith Observatory. Conspiracy rumor around that one of the underground tunnels leading to a lot of celebrities' houses, that was the main base for it.
Because it's literally in the hills.
Because it's in the hills and it goes, and yeah.
To Calabasas and stuff.
Right. So a lot of people thought that they were trying to destroy evidence because part of it burned down and it was the main entrance into the tunnels. I don't know if all that's true. I know that the smart city, there's some sort of plan behind these fires.
100%.
And so that was my main conspiracy. And honestly, everything I said whenever the fires first started has basically came true. So call me a conspiracy theorist, but I call it
call me whatever you want.
I call it facts.
No, that's crazy. It was definitely a crazy, crazy experience to be a part of.
So have you heard the Mountain Dew conspiracy?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So there's a whole conspiracy around. So the Mountain Dew conspiracy is that the marketing side of things, they drop or release a new flavor.
Yeah.
Right before a world event happens, and it correlates with what they name their flavors.
Okay.
So
hit me with an example.
Yeah, I'm about to. So Code Red is one of their flavors. That came out right before 9/11 happened. They had a Star Spangled Banner splash, which, do you know who wrote this? Well, I was going to say, do you know who wrote the Star Spangled Banner? But
I don't even know what the fuck the Star Spangled
Yeah, I'm like, you're Canadian. Okay, it was a guy named Francis Scott Key, which there was a big bridge that collapsed. And the bridge was called Francis Scott Key. And so that bridge collapsed right after they announced this flavor.
So they're like The Simpsons.
Basically. So there was another flavor they called Pitch Black, which there was coincidentally a huge major IT blackout on July 19th, 2024. There was Baja Blast, which a lot of people thought was in correlation with the Hawaii fires.
Okay.
Tropical Swirl was right before a huge hurricane cycle. And the crazy thing about it is this release of all these flavors is literally within months of these events happening. Yeah, I was going to ask what the
timeline is.
Within weeks to months of it happening right before. And
what's their next flavor? Should we get prepared?
Right. Oh, the next one I think I heard or saw was something with mangoes. I'm like, what does that mean?
We're going to unlimited mangoes, baby.
Yeah. Also, I have never had Mountain Dew, but if you guys do drink Mountain Dew.
I was going to ask, is it a popular drink in America? Because I've had Mountain Dew like a handful of times my whole entire life.
I guess it is, but it was recently banned in the state of Texas. So if you guys live in Texas, it has been banned. And they said that either Mountain Dew needed to change the ingredients, or if they are going to
putting inside of the ingredients.
Exactly. If they're going to keep it on the shelves, that they had to put a warning label that the ingredients inside were unfit for humans. So if that tells you anything, that the ingredients inside Mountain Dew
unfit for humans, like, is there like what would be in there?
I mean, obviously there's red dye and a bunch of other
food
things.
Coloring dyes. That's what I was picturing, and like how sugary and how
there has to be something
terrible
worse.
It
like
is
probably
for your
gasoline
health.
Or something
100%.
But all of that is completely banned in the state of Europe, of course. So
yeah, well, Europe knows what's up.
Yeah.
You can go to Europe and eat pizza and pasta for literally 5 weeks and you can be skinnier leaving.
Yeah, you still lose weight.
Yeah.
I know. Honestly,
you eat a piece of pizza here and I'm bloated for 10 days.
I know.
But now I'm thinking about that white pizza we got from that place. What was that place called? It was so good.
Oh, Pizzana.
Oh my God.
The Cacio de Pepe pizza.
Yeah, that was insane, but my stomach is still swollen thinking about it.
I woke up and my eyes were swollen shut.
Literally.
Okay, so we have 2 Dry Diaries questions, and then we're going to close it out.
Let's hear it. I'm ready. I hope these are some questions that we are going to get really into.
One of them I'm really excited about. So we did mention for October, we're going to do more of a spooky vibe. We want to hear all of your crazy experiences. And so if you have any, please submit them. Doesn't matter how crazy they are. To start, Dear Dry Diaries, I was babysitting my little cousin, and while scrolling through YouTube on my family iPad, a secret OnlyFans tab popped up. And it was my aunt.
Damn.
I nearly dropped the iPad. Do I tell someone in the family or pretend I never saw it? Pretend you never saw it.
Yeah, pretend you never saw it. Unless it like escalates to the point where your aunt is locked in a bedroom for 4 hours a day and just doing shady stuff, then it's something to talk about.
Yeah.
But I feel maybe it wasn't hers, or
maybe your uncle knows she's doing it, or they're doing it together.
Yeah, and like you might not support it or see the value of it, but I don't know, she's obviously doing it for something.
Honestly, just erase it out of your mind and move on.
And then maybe make a joke about it and make her feel uncomfortable.
No, absolutely not.
Oh my God, so my friend got OnlyFans. Just stare her in the eyes and see what she does.
Yeah. Also, how old is your aunt? Is she 60 or 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Dry Diaries, I booked a romantic trip with my boyfriend, but when we got to the hotel, they had him checked in only 2 days earlier with someone else's name on the reservation. I didn't say anything in the moment, but I've been spiraling ever since. Do I confront him or pretend I didn't see it? What?
They didn't travel together? She met him there?
I guess so.
And he was there for 2 days before she got there.
Maybe they're long distance. You 100% say
you
something.
Have to call him out.
Be like, oh, they said that you stayed here 2 days ago. Was it a work trip?
I didn't know you stayed here for 2 days prior.
Yeah.
You have to call that out, especially if you're spending the whole weekend with him. And that's your boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend. Absolutely. I would bring it up.
You have to bring it up. Mm-hmm. There's no way that you're going to enjoy your weekend or enjoy any activity that you want to do with your boyfriend.
Or just ask the receptionist.
Yeah, get the footage out.
No, not
what time was he here at, and what blonde girl just walked in?
Why does she have to be blonde?
They go for the blondes.
That's not true.
I'm kidding.
Okay, Dear Dry Diaries, I was scrolling through my camera roll after a night out, and I found a picture of me sleeping in my bed, taken from inside my room. The thing is I live alone. My front door was still locked when I woke up. I'm so freaked out. I can't tell my friends. They'll think I'm lying or going crazy. What should I do? Tell my landlord, put up cameras, move out completely. Okay, one of two things. Best case scenario.
Was she drunk and her friend took a photo of her? When
she said she was by herself. She lives alone and her door was locked. Best case scenario, there's been a glitch in the matrix. Worst case scenario, you have a stalker. I would freak the F out.
Yeah, I don't even have a word to say right now because I'm like really concerned and confused and I don't know what I would do.
I would ask my friends. I don't think that they will think you're going crazy because there's clearly timestamps on your camera usually, so they'll be able to see it. But also maybe they know where your key is or they came in to check on you. But why would they take a photo of you?
I would literally do all the above. I would contact my landlord. I would ask to see the camera footage. But then I get it. Like, you probably also don't even want to talk about it because you don't want to think it happened.
Yeah.
So it's also...
There is also, like, things about glitches in the Matrix.
I would literally never leave my parents'
I would have someone stay with you for the next couple days, put up cameras, and then... Also, if your landlord has footage of the outside of your building or your house of some sort, I would definitely review the footage of that and make sure no one's around. If not, maybe Casper is giving you a friendly visit. I don't know.
I think I would move.
I would move.
But I feel like it would be so dramatic, but I just don't think I would be able to go home, sit there alone. I would hear a noise and I'd freak out.
Yeah, I would move. But I would do all that stuff before because I would want to know, do I have a stalker?
Yeah.
What does he look like? I had a stalker one time.
You did?
So scary.
My mom had a stalker too.
Yeah.
He sat outside of our house and literally would watch her through the window.
He would sit on my balcony at my old apartment when I first moved here. There's a few other instances when we lived at the social media content house I lived in. That was haunted, by the way.
Oh, yeah, when they opened the door?
Yeah.
Or when you left and the door slammed when you walked out?
Yeah, guys, I lived in a content house, and before we moved in, they were doing this crazy Kabbalah. I guess I could save this story for like the spooky
Oh yeah, save it
October.
For yeah.
So you guys will have to stay tuned for the story, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. And actually, I did get confirmation that it was haunted later on, so stay tuned. But that I love conspiracies.
Let's go. Let's keep talking ghosts.
Okay, well, if you guys have any stories, questions, please submit them anonymously. The link is below.
I feel like these questions are getting good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to just sit here and answer all your questions.
Yeah, they're actually diary.
Like, yeah, diary.
Questions.
Like, I'm still really shook about that last one. Now we're just going to go home and I'm going to lock all the doors.
Okay.
Well, we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Dry Diaries.
We're also going to see Chris Brown, so stay tuned for that. We'll have so many stories for you.
Oh.
And our Labor Day vlog is out. So
make sure you go take all the time to watch it because it's really good. And you need to see Alex winning every game and me sitting back and enjoying the ride.
Oh my gosh. No, just go look at the chaos happen and us try to make pizza. And it's
all the above.
All the above. There's so many.
Listen to the other episode and you'll know more.
Yeah. All right. Well,
we love you guys.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.